Welcome back, everyone. Today is the final episode of my Fatman build. If you guys haven't seen the previous episodes, be sure to check those out. It'll make today's episode make a little bit more sense. To those of you who have watched everything and stuck it out with me, thank you very much. I really enjoy building this, and I really enjoy that I can share it with you guys. To those of you who are new to the channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It really helps me out. So today, for today's episode, we're going to tweak the firing mechanism just a little bit more, and then we'll launch some stuff. Let's get to it. And we're back to having a beautiful pile of rusty parts. So when I was doing my testing initially, before I even got to the paint or anything like that, I was happy with how far it was launching, but I could be happier. So what I'm going to do, if I recall correctly, I have one more of these resistance bands out in the garage. So I'm going to grab that, and I'm just going to add one single... Hold up. So this ended up not working in the slightest, guys. It ended up just binding up in the main tube there, and even around the pulley there just wasn't enough space for it. So this new thing I tried didn't work. You're probably wondering why I'm even bothering to show you. Just sometimes things don't work, guys. When you're building something random that no one else has built before, or very few people have built before, it's a one-off thing, there's a good chance it's not going to work. So if you're working through something and this happens, you just have to get back to it. And then as far as the pulling mechanism goes, my initial plan, as you guys saw, was to just run some rope inside here. And just leave it there. You run into a couple issues when that happens. So it was going to be initially kind of bunched up in the back of this part of the launcher, which could arise or could cause some issues. Mostly being there's a lot of force launching. If anything gets tangled up here or whatever, it's just going to tear that rope or catch on here or tear something apart. Just wasn't a good idea. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to drill a hole in the top of this guy, and then I'm going to just take a piece of paracord, maybe put a handle on the one end and just a hook on the other. So I can just sort of hook it on there, do my pull, disconnect it, and then roll it up, put it in a pocket, whatever. And then I'll be able to just pull that guy out whenever I need to reset. Now we're just going to take some paracord and make a nice handle for our drawing mechanism. So I did this bit of fabrication shortly before I was filming for last week's intro, shooting with Fatman and a couple of paint cans and whatnot. And I came to a bit of an epiphany. And after that epiphany, I recalled the age-old adage of keep it simple. You guys are probably sick of listening to me talk about things that didn't quite work, or just weren't necessary. So let's head out and launch some stuff. Thank you so much for joining me on this build, guys. I had a ton of fun showing you how I did it. If you guys want to see my future builds, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below. I've got another big build coming up, kind of similar to this one, but from a different fandom right away here. We'll see you next time.